Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of In the Know with Intrado Digital Media. Today, we are celebrating Professional Speakers Day, and if you are one of the thousands of professional speakers in the world, then you know that this year has presented some unique challenges. 2020 has forced us to pivot away from previously held ideas about what it means to engage and motivate audiences. Today, I am going to let a few of my colleagues highlight what not to do when presenting to a virtual audience. So, without further ado, here are Carol Hanley, Emma Nuckman, Gabriella Soransky, Nicole Couture, and yours truly with some helpful tips.
All right, so with work from home, we don't have to worry too much anymore about a very busy office, although it's going to be the reality one of these days. We should be preparing a little ahead of time when we're doing presentations though. What happens if the UPS guy comes to the door and the dogs start to bark? What if somebody starts to play music from the other group unexpectedly? And worst thing in the world when working from home is what if somebody starts vacuuming or someone starts cutting the grass right while you're trying to talk? So a little preparation goes a long way to make sure your audience is not distracted by your background noise.
As you're preparing, it's also very important to keep your outfit in mind. It's a best practice to avoid wearing overly busy prints and too many accessories. Big earrings, statement necklaces, hats, and sunglasses can all distract from your message. You want your audience focusing on you, not your outfit.
So let's talk about an important topic, framing. This is what we call headroom. All too often we see light fixtures, more light fixtures, ceiling fan in our presenter shots. This is too much headroom. Show you what too little looks like. Way too little. I'm a little too up close and personal. You can't even see the headroom. So golden rule here, align your eyes with the webcam lens by simply shifting your laptop, your webcam, just like so. Not too much ceiling, just a little bit of headroom right here, nice and centered in my shot. This looks much better, a lot better experience for you as a presenter and for the audience.
When you're ready to present, you want the attention to be on you and not all the clutter that might be going on behind you. So avoid being in a space that has a lot of artwork, kitchen gadgets, or anything else that might distract the viewer. If you're on a laptop, you have a lot of flexibility to move around. So find a space that has a nice, bright, clean wall. That wall shouldn't have a lot of artwork or posters, plants or bookshelves if you can avoid that behind you. And make sure if you're near a door that door is closed before you start your presentation.
Okay, so why wouldn't you read from a script? How will you know what to say? Now, an outline with bullet points can help, but avoid a full-blown script, mainly because it's obvious when you're reading. No matter where you put that script, it will be clear to the audience you're not looking at the camera, and it makes it really easy to lose your place. It also tells the audience you're not prepared, that you didn't practice. And more than anything, reading a script takes you out of the moment and out of the discussion. It's always clear to the audience, and it always sends the wrong message.
Well, there you have it. Let's go over a few key takeaways from that video. First, limit background noise as much as possible. It isn't always easy given that everyone is presenting from home. You might be faced with unexpected visitations from kids in the background, or you might just live in a neighborhood where it's not easy to control what your neighbors are doing. But it's still a best practice to try and find the most quiet place you can to present from. Number 2, avoid busy prints and distracting clothing and accessories. Number 3, watch your headroom. Don't leave too much or too little. Number 4, watch your lighting to make sure that you don't end up backlit or shadowed when you're presenting. Number 5, avoid busy backgrounds. Try presenting in front of a clean, uncluttered space. And finally, number 6, don't read from your slides. It's pretty obvious and it can make you look unprepared. Hopefully, these tips and tricks will help you feel more confident as you navigate this new world of professional speaking. And remember, with the right attitude and the right setup, it's just as possible to engage with a virtual audience as you would an in-person crowd. As always, Thank you so much for joining me here today. My name is Dana Miller, and this is In the Know with Intrado Digital Media. Take care.